Well, good morning, everybody. It's Saturday, July 13th at 8:43 in the morning. And I was talking to a person on the road this morning who mentioned they had been doing some road work down her way, not far from here. And they had chopped up a bunch of granite on the side of the road. They were widening the road. So I just thought I'd take a quick trip down there to look at that. She said they've picked up some for their gardens, and I thought maybe I could pick up a few pieces for our gardens too. I have edged a lot of our gardens with broken rock that the township has broken in the past to widen the road and that kind of thing. So it can come in handy. Some of them look good and some of them are not as exciting, but I'll go check it out. So here's an example of the types of rock we're looking at. It's all granite that's been chopped up and it's quite blocky, which is good. Sometimes they get thin and sharp, which aren't as useful, but these are quite blocky for the most part. A lot of range of shapes here that can be useful. So I'm going to pick out a few rocks here. I don't have the trailer right now, so I can't put a ton load in my car, but I'll just pick out some specific blocks and hopefully be able to use them somewhere in the gardens. Nice one with some straight edges that can probably be used to pile onto different rocks. So these aren't overly attractive rocks, but once they get cleaned off with the rain and whatnot, they'll look a lot better. And as I mentioned, I'm just trying to pick out some more regular shaped rocks that can be put beside each other or put on top of each other. I may pick out an irregular rock as well, just for its own solitary placement. Many of these are too big to carry. The majority of them are, but you can find some smaller ones in between. So I've got these 5 rocks so far. I'm not going to get many more on this trip, but I might just take a quick drive further down the road to see if there's any other rock cuts that they've broken up like this. This one's a little larger than I really wanted to pick, but it's a nice looking rock. It's got some neat venation in it. Okay. I think that's about all I'm going to take on this trip. I got 7. And here they are. The one I just picked up with some nice coloration in it. And this is a new one. I think one back there maybe since the last stop. Anyhow, these can be used to make interesting garden accents, whether it's a whole edge of a garden or just putting specific rocks in a garden for interest. Oh. Okay. Okay, here's the 7 rocks I picked up this morning. They're fairly blocky in shape. Most of them are fairly rectangular or squared off. I picked those on purpose so they can be piled on top of each other a little easier if I want to do that. Also, they'll fit together side by side a little better as well. So anyhow, I'm not sure where I'm going to use these yet, but I've got a little stockpile here now. I'm not sure if I'm going to go get any more of those ones. I don't really need a pile of rocks right now. I just thought I'd pick these up since I heard about it, and I'll see. I'll see what I do with these, and maybe I will need a few more, but if not, I'll just use these probably in the existing gardens in a different way.